Hello and welcome back to our playthrough of Pillars of Eternity 2. We're exploring Dunnage. Is that a death god?
Welcome to the treasure trove,
Yes.
sailor.
Wrapping godlike. Swollen crystals lining her eyes. Crap. Death god.
Anything in my trove catches your eye, you let me...
No. Sun and moon. Flail one-handed arc blows. 10% of grazes convert hits. Legendary twin gods hits twice, but that's interesting. Red celestial attunement night day. Day will receive a power level for fire attacks. Frost attacks. That's an interesting. Wind's grasp. Rapier one-handed. But he cannot be flanked. Wind's escape. Once per rest. Oh, major defense penalties. Ever. Cyrano's mercy. Engagement. Change point. Rest. Certain mutant. Any party member is affected by charm will receive attempted parlay. Threatened by 3 or more enemies, remove curse. Unseen demise. Defeated. Well, that's cool. Interesting. Perhaps. Death denied. Constitute. Wow. Oh, while they carry 1 or more injuries. Interesting. Mirror back. Select against spell. I could use that. +5 deflection against weapon. Huh. How much is it? Ooh, 9k. No, not for that much. Cameo. 5 use. Void Ward. Soul Barrier. Raw damage taken permanently. Well, that's interesting. So I wonder, I need to sleep. If you put that on a priest who's taking that, take raw damage to AoE fire damage, I wonder if that reduces it. We will never know. And various potions, a torch of intellect, minor deflection, that is always useful. Action is always useful. Iridescent. Herb 8 pierce, a corrode, +10 against all different mental attacks. Grants conjure great blight once per rest. That's cool. Necklace of fireball. We'll trade this out. Because what do I have? I have survival. That's kind of I'd rather have that's +4. Well, this is plus 83, 88. Was it a ring? Oh, ring of deflection. Toss that in there. So that gives me slightly better defense. The more survival I have, the faster I move. Get rid of this. Got a ton of survival. I will also cloak. There we go. He's already stacked. Okay.
Ooh, I like how this feels.
That's it. Might take a few more hits, but enough to write home about. there, check there. Both got stuff. Alright. Boring. Check the... Actually, Lifter's Refuge. Can we tell that blind guy? He's huge. Maybe he can work for the actors? Maybe? Talk to him real quick.
Have a pity and toss me a pyre, will you?
There we go.
What? I'm no actor. And besides, I can't barely see nothing as it is.
You just need to speak a few lines, stand there and look intimidating.
Intimidating I can do. Reciting a bunch of namby-pamby lines is going to be the trickier part, but I'm game to try. Turn me in the right direction, and I'll make me way to the right.
Nice. Okay. Let's check out the King's Coffin. Which is an interesting name for the area, I think. Alright. Oh, this is all a bar? That is it. Hello? Oh. Oh. Ah, bugger. Giant bar? Yeah. Hold, game room, officer's perch, pleasure cabin.
Kill him, wait an hour, then pull any gold teeth. Easy as pie.
You're an idiot. Wait a minute, wait an hour. Alive, dead, it makes no difference at all.
I've pulled plenty of gold teeth. I know the right way of it.
Maybe I'll pull your teeth just to prove you wrong.
Whoa!
What do you know? It really does make no difference. You, out.
Well, that was unexpected.
Pirate debates are about as sophisticated as I expected.
Pause. The demon? Was that a What's your reference? I don't know. I'm thinking stuff. Okay. Jacob Harker. At the bar, you find a tall man with salt gray hair and striking bright blue eyes. His face sports a handful of long scars that continue down his neck and just all over his shirt. Looks up from wiping down the counter when you approach and give a broad discernment.
Haven't seen you around before. Welcome to the King's Coffin. What can I do for you?
Tavern looks like look at that. Doesn't that look like a Witcher reference? Good shit.
Figured that out all on your own, did you? You're right, though. Inherited an old dhow from my da when he passed.
Huh.
Right piece of shit it was, too. Realised I was bound to make more coin turning her into a tavern than letting her rot in her berth.
Actually, a pretty cool idea. Alright.
What do you want?
Provision. Full adventure. Ooh.
So long as you don't mind pirates, sure.
Interesting. Navigator, deckhand. Oh, wow. I mean, I don't. Okay. You can make an adventurer? Or why we would. The bilge pump might warm power points. +1 enemies in. Let's rest here for the night. Alright.
What can I
And
do for you?
buy something. Show me your provisions. Unlimited hardtack, unlimited water, and other such cuttlefish. I like cuttlefish. And that would be it. Poke around.
If you're enjoying my performance, tips are welcome but not required. Thank you, loyal patron.
Alright, this is the one who needed help with actress. I could give it to him. How did you end up among pirates?
I was playing dice and gambled on a sure thing. It turned out not to be such a sure thing, and now Harker owns my arse until I can pay off the debt. Of course, I started off owing him 250, and even though I've paid that twice, now I'm in the hole for 700. The interest rate, this uniform, my food and drinks, they all got added onto my tab at the end of the day.
Right?
I work for a handful of pyres per day. How could I find enjoyment in that?
It needs you for play.
I'd be happy to go back working for her, except I owe Harker over there a good deal of money. Stupid dice went cold at the wrong time.
I mean, he's
Until
rigged
I pay
it.
him what I owe, 700 pyres, I'm not going anywhere.
Else I can do?
Talk it over with Harker. Maybe you'll be feeling... A more likely possibility is he'll try and put a knife between your ribs. Assuming he doesn't, or you survive it, you ought to know he hides his money in his private quarters. Would be a shame if someone stole it.
What can you tell me about Harker?
You haven't heard the rumours, I take it? Some people say he's the Red King.
Infamous pirate. I heard he was lost 6 years ago.
Aye, I'd heard that too. But some folks say he faked his death to escape the wrath of the Valian Republics. Those same folks say that Harker was the Red King. I wouldn't go on asking him about it, if you know what I mean. Harker's got a nasty reputation. A real violent disposition, and besides, people in this port generally don't like others prying into their past.
Right, well, we know he probably rigged the dice. Right? Talk to him again.
What can I do for you?
Who's the king, the infamous pirate? What the hell?
Infamous to his enemies, famous to his friends.
Oh.
Folks decided to call me the Red King, and I had nothing to do with that. But I didn't tell them to stop neither.
Okay.
See, the Valian Republics drove my Dar out of business, and I repaid them in kind by taking their ships.
Telling me, what the hell?
A whole lot. Got right tired of ship hunters crawling up my arse every time I went out to sea, though. So I paid off my crew, scuttled this ship here, and went my merry way. In other words, the Red King is dead. And if you ask me any more about it, you...
Fair enough. I guess we can only give the copper. So there you
Got
go.
to you, did she? The woman can spot a soft-hearted mark from 50 paces. Like a sixth sense or something. Remarkable.
Huh.
Here's the thing, though. It's more profitable for me to keep her under my thumb, so, sweet as your offer is, you can keep the money. Unless there's something else you need, I think we're done here.
Something else you'll take in exchange.
If I wanted something else, I'd have asked for it.
Alright, so I was 8? No. I'm at 7. Really, my diplomacy's not high enough. Let's discuss something else. Farewell. Watch this.
Watcher, if you have a moment, I'd like to tell you something.
Okay.
I appreciate that you have been helping me, helping the Republics. I know that you have an important purpose in the DeadFire, and that purpose is not the same as ours. Still, I hope you can see the potential the Republics have to do good here.
Yes, but the situation is complicated.
Quite. But I trust you will continue to support us in the future. Corres.
That was random.
What can I do for you?
If we take a look, so I'm at 7. Is there anything armor rating? We resolve, ripple sponge, perception, resolve, and intellect. The alchemy, arcana, explosive, accuracy, history, insight, metaphysics, and religion. Mechanics, sleight of hand, stealth, reader perception. We have intellect. Oh. We're looking for diplomacy. Have attribute skill, armor rating against spells, bracers. Yeah, discipline. +2 diplomacy. This is why you do this, right? That gets me to 9. Else, health, 9. Sight.
That will do nicely.
Or 2 plus chanters 4. Alright. Couple into diplomacy wouldn't hurt. Okay?
What can I do for you? I made my position on that clear.
Yeah, 9.
You think
So
I've
I
changed
need
my mind?
+1.
What can I do?
I go into... Sorry, crud. No. Crafting. Drugs. Get, potion. Oh, defensive or offensive? Don't know. No, we're not doing corpses. Morale +5. Could it be a drug? Recon might. So perception. Resolve intellect. Well, that's cool. Alright. Food. Don't know. If it would be any of this. Like, that's the thing. In support. That can be a poison. Not gonna be any of these. None of these are gonna give Although we could make some. Oh, cool. Oh, see, these don't cost money to make. Alright, if I go to... I don't want to... We'll come back to this. I think I can get to 10. Pirate, you know, cabin boy still. Oh, okay. Oh! Oh! Well...
My. Now, did you need... Isn't it obvious? It'll cost you 50 pyres now.
Alright. So, nope, this is that's just entertainment. Pietro. What's wrong with Pietro? Quivering in dress and sweat. Ooh.
Lost my God's damn soul and stupidity.
Uh-oh.
Andre, save me now.
What's wrong with
ship was attacked and boarded by pirate hunters. Didn't know if we'd be able to get away, so I swallowed down my most valuable possession, Gutty's black tear, a gemstone about the size of my fist. Of course, now it ain't coming out of either end. Been trying all manner of foul concoctions to no effect. Started feeling an intense pain 2 days ago. I think I might be dying.
What can I do to help?
Make me puke. Rosanella's got a stand in a radiant court. She's been supplying me with some
Okay, so we gotta talk to Rosanella. We did. Where did the demon go? Pause.
Touch the courtesans without their permission, and I'll break your legs. Got
Oh.
it?
Maybe not a witcher. Town person. Oh, Deanie. Talk to Deanie. Everything's... He's drunk. Alright. That's the radiant... Talk to... Who? Oh, woof! All the bounties. Iron Gut. Rosanella. Did you see the treasure trove? Yeah. That part to me. Rosanella. Guard. Could kill everyone here, but however.
So our chart, you got the look of a true pirate about you. Anything in my trope?
Attention. Power level. Prowler. Oh! Oh, that's pretty good, actually. So... bunch of stuff. Select... Click. These restock, or am I imagining things? Huh. Alright. I'm sure there is something other than having to drop a couple of K gold. Actually, didn't someone... What do you do?
Good day, mate. Whatever might I do for you? I would be honored.
Yours.
But you know where to find me if you... May luck...
Aramasa? Who's Rosanella?
You return. A friend of the prince. What would you like?
Mostly Weapons. Antidote. One moss. Rose and
the captain. I think that's the captain who blew old Benny to...
If it's a drink you're wanting, I got enough. What are you having? Ah, I guess the last concoction. There's one last tincture recipe I know that won't kill him. Probably. You'll need a rotten hagfish, an unripened palm stone, and a vial of fire kelp extract. Have him mix it all with a half tankard of grog, and well, hope for the best.
I'm rotten and not regular.
The goal is to make him vomit, remember? A rotting hagfish
I
produces
tried
I
earlier.
did tell you the list of ingredients, eh? Enough stuff dribbling out of boat. Check the barrels around Lifter's refuse for the rotten hagfish. You might be able to find unripened palmstone for sale somewhere in Radiant. Parker in the King's Coffin usually keeps some fire kelp extract on hand for special purposes.
I heard he was playing the harps.
If it's a drink you're wanting, what are you having? I'll pour you a double.
Tell me what you got. Solve on page. Find again. That's good. This is definitely a shout out. White Yennefer's definitely. I may have to retrain. I mean, it's only 1,500. It's just a pain.
Looks
have. Well, I already have the rotten hagfish. Yes, I do. Missive. Delve. Joining. Fired. Unripened palmstone.
You return. What would you like to buy today?
Ripened palm slats. Gunpowder. Would have to be in here, right? Our logic.
So I'll chop anything in my...
And oh, black pearl, amber. Pretty good. 9K, not right.
I shall make it so.
Am I in the right place? No one has it, right? This one?
What do you reckon you did to earn
Oh, maybe
Healy's
over
child?
here?
Because it sure wasn't from potential for this life.
None of us did anything to deserve a chime. Do not...
A repeat customer. What can I stock you up?
Palmstone. Fire kelp. Is that the same thing? Might, morale, and dex. Perception. Trade. Kill. I have unripened palmstone.
A repeat customer. What can I stock you up with?
Yeah, so it has to say unripened. But I've been to everyone. A luminous lobster. Other trader. Hold on. Oops. Tables. Shelf.
You return. What would you like to...
Unripened. Slats. Alright. Missing. For why they have a bow.
So I chop anything in my
Ripen. No. So it has to be. Maybe there's different ones at night, maybe? I'm gonna look this up.
It's beyond.
A repeat customer. What can I stock?
Look this up real quick. Oh. Yeah, burn up.
A repeat customer. What can I stock you up?
I don't see it. Rice, egg, oysters, berries, sugar, goldfish. Alright, maybe I have to leave and come back. Head to the Balefire Beacon. Where we talk by Pim.
Much ado to you, Casita.
Captain flourishes a bow when he stands forward to go. Call it a dangle.
A word of advice. Guard your back in dunnage. You have not yet carved a name for yourself or your crew. Yet you choose to swim in a sea of sharks. Should you take a bite, the Consuelo will not intervene. Elsewise, how might I be of assistance? Yes, our Council of Captains. There are 7 seats on the Consuelo, each occupied by a high-ranking captain within the Principe. Seat holders convene to vote on a variety of issues concerning the Principe's well-being. To claim a seat, a captain must have substantial and sufficient power, both politically and physically. Ferrante, the last Marcheso, holds the highest ranking seat because the most ships in our entire fleet have pledged loyalty to his flag. As you can guess, the Sea Wolf, Aldis, commands the second most numerous fleet of ships. As such, she is the second chair and I am the third. Perhaps you would like to attend the proceedings when the Consuelo next convenes. You have my ear, Casita. Of what do you wish to discuss today? You may have noticed a divide between old blood and the new, by which I mean those who descended from or otherwise hold old Valia in grand esteem, and the varied and often uncouth recruits we have since brought into the fold. I assure you the latter was supremely by necessity, though perhaps I am ill-equipped to throw stones. As a Casita of some repute, you will be most welcome in the king's coffin. But you should watch yourself throughout the Radiant Court.
Huh. Don't think I want to go for the 4th seat. Marauders. Yep. Skill. tower. I'm to explore the tower first. Assuming we're allowed. Oh, he is just here. Guess is where they hold. They don't like. Got it. Peace. Alright. Go talk to Ferranti. Alright, Ferranti. Quick save. We haven't done that in a while.
Castol warned me you would come, but he did not indicate how much he'd have briefed you in advance.
You said you thought you could use help.
You can assure Castol that I would have handled it in due time. I've simply been tied up with other matters. However, if you were to handle this small matter for the both of us, I would see to your reward. Personally.
Okay. Alright.
As you prefer. You're to go to Crookspur and speak with a Master Kua. He runs the island.
Slightly open, we're going to the edge of your thoughts as you're peering over the world.
Flogging, fuck.
Okay. An ice-cold sliver of loathing and betrayal slides between your ribs and the space between.
Hand me your map, and I'll mark Crookspur's location. I trust that Castol has already pressed upon you the need for discretion regarding this matter. Don't answer that.
Interesting. Wasn't there something else?
Watcher. Good. You have arrived.
Ahoy there yourself, Captain. What do I be but a pretty bit of man meat to dangle from a wrist? As easily forgotten as set aside.
Thumbs over his golden net, violent thoughts gliding over his face like dark clouds, and he smiles. But it's a vicious one.
A little seabird informs me that you have dealt with our mutual problem, the scoundrel Benoit. I hear you have a flair for the dramatic, or should I say, explosive antics? A magnificent way to settle one's disputes indeed.
It's worth it.
You truly left Benoit's reputation in pieces.
Come on, how often do you get to say you killed someone with an explosive piano?
Gelarde, for this you have my grandest commendation.
You'd have been right amused, you would. Few sights as fine as that hard-blowing three-sheeter getting what's long been doing.
You are lacking in so many ways, my former ship hunter, that no one can say you are not entertaining. I myself would have enjoyed watching you put the scoundrel in his place.
Didn't bother with him just for your praise.
No, as my memory serves me, you did not. And as promised, I have prepared for you a fine prize. However, there is another matter of which we must now speak.
Oh?
I must confess to you a bit of a problem has arisen. One which speaks to your expertise with the supernatural. We've sighted the floating hangman.
Wait a minute.
The DeadFire.
I'm at 8 bluff, 8 arcana. I'm 1 short of history. On a ghost ship?
Indeed, and I will say it truly again. This galleon, what likely remains of the Von Ferros, is a frightful legend. We have been losing ships at sea, Amica, and not to those Valera ship-hunting bastards. I believe the floating hangman may be our culprit. Fortune favors us, as I have procured a survivor from such a recent sinking. You will consider what she has to say. Come forth, Selenia. Quickly now, or I will run rivers of your lethargic blood.
sun-blistered and raw-boned, the pirate regards you both with turning glare. Tongue's a chap, bottom lip like...
Well, spit it out, Selenia, and try not to embarrass me before our guest.
Of course, Captain. Hit my head pretty hard near the end, but I spit the tale as best as I can. Go on, Mom. Ready as I'm like to get me.
Right?
You aren't quite what I expected, Watcher. You're kinder than most. Saw my old crew slaughtered me, my best mates, and even the few I hated. They weren't but blood and meat in the end. It branded the back of my eyes that moment. High seas.
Yes.
Nothing but blue all around. Then, mist so thick you could taste it. Ships sailed from within. Out of nowhere was a hunt, not for loot, but for bodies. The ship, it looked...
she's doing drugs.
Rotted. The crew, they were all undead. Couldn't stop them from boarding. Couldn't kill them. Couldn't even fight them in the end. They were dreadful. Some were clothed, like maybe they'd only recently died. Others weren't more than moving bones. One was different. Her presence was overwhelming. Heavy. Flames burned in the place of her eyes. The crew shambled hard to do her bidding, even the ones who seemed hardly aware. Figured she was the captain, me.
There is a flag the floating hangman flies. A flag that once heralded the Fonferros of Old Valia. It belonged to our Darkotsi paladin of some legend, one Lucia Rivan. But Selenia's knowledge is limited in this regard. Let us instead ask her of a subject she may know.
How are you taken by surprise?
Me and my crew were adept. Alert. Always. No. Weren't no one gonna get the jump on us. Was some magic foul. Just sudden like, the winds died, the waters fell flat and the air got heavy. They turned sky and the sea both against us. Then this thick fog roiled up at midday. Without a sound, the Spectre ship skimmed right out. It was too late. We couldn't outsail it.
When did this?
Dunno me. Drifted for days, maybe longer. Kept winking in and out after I ran out of drink.
One of mine found her no more than a week ago. Malnourished, dehydrated. The poor girl was scarcely able to speak.
Well, I'm more than able to gabble now, aren't I? Could sail, too. No, you got no reason to keep me.
The inner finger's head chase close to her hip. Her pistol might normally be...
Perhaps there is something else you wish to ask of our guest before she departs from us.
How'd you survive?
Calling me Craven? Sure, I am. Took a knock-in and I was out for a while. When I came to, they were eating Ganasco. I dropped a dinghy and rode for it. Don't know why they didn't give chase. Don't much care, me.
Well, that'll be all. Fronted for conversation, which waves her away. Her black eyes now, and she raises in defiant, but then he turns to her, suddenly thinking she's shaking at her side.
She belongs to Aldis, who undoubtedly will come to claim her soon. But that is a problem for another time. One moment, Watcher.
Ah, come on! How close am I? Is 17. Oh. Alright. Wait for the captain.
Allow me to cut to the heart of it. Lucia Rivan, whose flag flies atop our spectral ship, was our Darkotsi paladin who died more than 200 years ago. It is my hope that uncovering the details regarding dear Rivan's fate in life may illuminate the nature of her undeath and how to defeat her galleon. Unfortunately, the only soul who could possibly shine more light on our situation lies buried deep within Neketaka. One Isir the Berethian, now well rotted, I presume.
Oh, well, I can speak to him.
Meaning what by that last? You were able to read his soul, despite how much time has passed?
Oh, wow. Passionate. Why is that passionate to wholly die? Instead he was born as undead to defend Bev's faith for all eternity. Why is that passionate? And not the truth?
God save us from fools who battle with blind trust. A death guard? How fascinating. And terrible. I must of course presume that you've unearthed a promising lead for us. Perhaps you were able to learn about Rivan's whereabouts, of where her spectral ship oft anchors?
How do I know that? You see her tracked Riven after she had become a death guard. They fought near the Isle of Dust.
I can summon to mind no island with such name. Likely it hides now behind another. I will charge my best chroniclers to track our isle through the centuries. I believe you're becoming an invaluable asset to the Principe, and I deeply value each of my assets. You must accept this token of my immense appreciation. Keep an ear to the sea, Aimika. I will contact you when I have made a significant gain into the investigation of our mysterious floating hangman.
Alright. I may have to... That was all of that. I may have to drop... Could have sworn... someone could permanently improve my diplomacy. Don't remember where.
Be cautious.
Oh,
be constant.
Oh, but you know what I can do?
What can I do for you? Sure do. And be careful you don't. Actually, yeah, I would. I made my position on that clear. You think I've changed my mind? What can I do for you? What do you want?
I mean...
How heavy's your cook?
If I retrain... Is it worth it? This and oh, X. Dragons. Where is it? And paralyzed. Use that one, don't we? And I mean, it honestly does not matter. This says I'm at 11. Oh. Mechanics. Need anything for athletics, we use Eder. Definitely want that. I don't think we use any of these. That. combat food. So also, I'm going to put a cut in here. Thank you very much for watching. As always, go to like, subscribe, and comment, or comment over and check me out on Twitch when I stream. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.